Hello beautiful Pisces and welcome back. Okay, so this is your extended for your Celtic cross this morning, where we're talking about perspective, we're talking about building a strong foundation, and yeah, just wanted to elaborate a little more for what our week's going to look like. So I'm going to actually do like a clarity spread of sorts, okay? I'm going to take a card from here. This is from Super Tractor and Spirit Junkie. I try to put the cards and the links below. So this is Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, Juanita, whichever one you like. It's fine with me. I go by Jane though. So, and yeah, I'm here to give you inspiration, to a little bit of guidance, okay? But ultimately for you to use on your very own self, okay? So you are the master of your journey. You are the master of your ship. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. And that's the most important part, okay? So this, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I am aligned in the moment. So yeah, there was also you trying to figure out in this reading this morning, just, you know, like trying to make decisions and sitting on it and worrying about it. And maybe sometimes when you can't make up your mind, the best thing to do is just to sit in the moment and just be grateful for whatever's happening right now, okay? So just letting you know, I'm going to take a challenge card, okay? Okay, yeah. Things happen in a mystical kind of sort of way. This is the mysticism card. It is with the crown chakra. Sometimes you don't know why things are happening or why you're having such a conflict or a hard time making a decision, and you're not meant to know right away. You're meant to go through the experience to figure out what's going on. You have the isolation card, so that's it. Okay, so you're going to be dealing with that. Maybe that's what you're trying to deal with. The isolation that you feel, the decision-making process. It could be a million different things, okay? But you always have to look at everything through different angles, okay? And by the end of the week, I feel very much that this is going to be dissipating and you're going to be back on your way, back in your power with the yellow of the solar plexus. The isolation is just quieting down your voice, your throat chakra, and just letting things come through. So, okay, they're saying don't sweat it. Like, honestly, this is what this is saying. Don't sweat it, Pisces. Everything is okay. Okay, you're gonna be all right. Okay. Do I use this one? Yeah, I have to use this one. All right. Okay, so it's a 4-card spread at the top. Okay, you have the Fate card, which is the Hierophant card. Yeah, that's the Hierophant card for me. Okay, so that's believing in having faith in a process, that things are happening to you for a reason. Okay? Here you have the 4 of Coins. I think you had it again. It was you taking control of your life. Okay? This is very much in line with what the reading this morning was saying, okay? I feel your quietness of trying to take control so that you can chart yourself. You can make yourself go in the direction that you need to go. This is what this is saying right here, okay? Right. And you have the 7 of Coins. See, this is also you still assessing. I feel there's a big decision-making process going on here, okay? You're like, this is saying that you're being guided, you're learning, you're also teaching, but in this case, I think you're really learning. You're going inside of yourself, you're taking control of the situation, you're guiding your own chariot, okay, out of isolation now, okay, and by the end of the week, it's going to be dissipating because you'll have assessed the situation, you'll have done the research on it, your patience will have paid off, and you'll persevere in your vision, okay? Don't lose patience is what I'm hearing. Don't lose patience, Pisces, okay? Everything is a process in life, regardless of where you are or what's going on. It will always be a process. It'll never just be, you know, it's never ending. Life is never ending in what it's presenting to you to learn, okay? So Just take it in stride, take it for what it's worth, and just go with it. What is at the heart of you is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represent an impatient knight, somebody who wants to get things going. So having to slow down in the process and really think about things, well, it's probably not making you feel great. At the heart of you, there's the Tower and the Hermit. So the Tower for a heart card, like for the middle card, that is like, there's surprising events waiting for you here, okay? And events that you may not have been anticipating, things that you may not have thought would be coming in. So this is a big one. This is a big one to have in the middle of a reading. I'm going to get a separate card for this. Okay, what's the Tower in the middle here? What does that mean? Okay, so I have the Hermit beside it, which is introspection, which, right. Okay, so there's something that's going to come to light that's going to be really truthful. See your eye? The reality is going to get pierced and things are going to come like rushing in truth for you, okay? Some of you every week seem to have that card coming in. Something comes in to just reveal to you exactly how things are. And I feel that that is what's going on here. You want to rush in, but the Tower is going to rush in for you. Instead of you rushing in, the situation is going to rush into you, making you see something for the truth that is there, okay? And it's going, but this is going to bring you some really good stuff, like inner wisdom that you haven't been waiting for. I mean, that you haven't been, new stuff, okay? Stuff that you didn't really think about, stuff that you were not looking at, okay? So, and it's going to make you go inside, and that's how I feel this isolation is, okay? You're going to get something, and then you're going to go inside of yourself, and you're going to take control, and when you come out of it, you're going to come out with a lot more. However, you do have this card of Spirit saying, all is well. Don't worry about things before they happen, okay? Just don't worry about things before they happen. I don't feel this is a bad Tower moment. You have the Five of Cups, okay? This is Spirit saying that you keep looking back at things, and let me get another card here from Spirit. You keep looking back at the past and wondering what you could have done differently, okay? You have the Ten of Swords. You had it this morning as well. You're walking away from this, okay? You're walking away from the stressful situation. There's definitely something that you're walking away from. And you have the Seven of Cups, which is the cups, which is having decisions to make. Again, this is something you're not taking lightly, and Spirit knows this, okay? There's usually not 3 cards here, but 3 came out. So I'm going to take an outcome card, and then I actually am going to clarify this clarity spread some more. I want more information, okay? All right. The Emperor. This is going to bring you stability. So that's a good card, and strength, okay? This is going to bring you stability and strength. So we're good. The outcome is fantastic, okay? The outcome is good. Okay, so you being the teacher and the student all at once, wanting to rush in, but being afraid of past opportunities that may have come crashing down on you because you rushed in, okay? So you're living in fear of the past, or living in fear of hurting somebody is what I'm seeing here, okay? But this ultimately, all of this journey, know that everything is well, and it's going to make you even more stable in your journey going forward. Again, if I go around and here, this is like what's currently, and this is what's going forward. I see again, teaching, learning, taking control and possessiveness, okay, leading yourself out of isolation, and assessment is going to dissipate your fears. In other words, it almost feels like learning about this is going to dissipate how bad or how trepidatious you are about the situation. And then but having that knowledge is going to it's going to give you some knowledge. It's going to shed light on something and just clarify the choices that you have to make, again, bringing you in a lot of stable situation. So this is a temporary thing, okay? You're getting hooked up on something, and this is your heart. This is like living on emotions. This would be like your current situation. The middle would be like living on emotion. The Tower and the Three of Swords feels very much like you know that this is going to be a moment of truth that you really need to deal with, but you're just kind of going like, oh, you know, like, I need to move on, but there's something snagging you there, okay? Okay, Spirit. How can they get out of this, okay? Right. Carefully looking at your choices, okay? I'm going to put that there because that came out this morning as well, okay? They really want you to carefully look at everything. Don't make rash decisions. Don't go like the Knight of Swords this week, okay? All right. You have the Moon. Trust your intuition. Absolutely. I'm going to put that with the mysticism, okay? This is all like from Spirit telling you, what do you do with all of this, okay? This one wanted to flip. You have the Six of Wands. Again, this is indicating by the end of this week that your victory will be in. That was the outcome for this morning's reading. So don't sweat it. I'm actually going to put it with, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Remember that. I feel that that's the biggest what they could give you, okay? Align yourself with the moment right now when you feel like, oh, bleh, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this, okay? Temperance, balance, okay? Again, this came out this morning. It's coming out now. It's talking about balance. I'm going to put it next to the Knight of Swords because the Knight of Swords is not balanced. He rushes in and he goes after things before he's supposed to be. He actually thinks about it. And this is the furthest away that you need to be of that right now. Okay? The Chariot is slow and steady. You're guiding it. You're looking at where you're going. You can see the road. The Knight of Swords, he's got the mask on his face and he's just going for it, okay? He's gunning it. And this is when mistakes are made, is what I feel. And this is, I feel, a part of you is fearing that's what you're going to do because you're very anxious to begin, to go, to get it done, okay? So let's see here. Okay, so there's three that came out. You have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, the Death card. I haven't seen it in a while. And the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess indicates, again, about intuition. A lot of intuition. Inner wisdom and intuition. They say that you have it, but you need to be receptive to it. And if you are, you're going to cause a transformation that you want with the Death card. Absolutely. And having done that, it will seem that it will get easier for you. Okay, and the good news will start coming in. Your solid new beginnings that you're building this on this strong foundation is going to start coming in for you, Pisces. Okay, so this is Spirit. They're saying just look over carefully. This one is really, really coming out to me. Okay, this one is the one that really stands out to me. This row right here of just taking your time, okay? You're coming at an ending of something. You are definitely coming at an ending with the Ten of Swords. Things are going to be done with. And now is the time to really move forward. Not with trepidation, just with careful thought, okay? Careful thought. And if you can't make the decision right this second, take a moment and align. Okay, meditate, sleep, rest on it, whatever you need to do. And then move forward again, okay? I said this in a video a little while back, just like take baby steps, okay? When you're not sure, but you want to keep moving forward, take the one step you're sure of and see how that feels. and then take another step you're sure of and see how that feels, okay? Yeah. Change is never easy. Change is never easy. I mean, by all means, that's why they use such a profound, like, card, like the death card for transformation. It's, yeah, it's kind of scary when you look at a death card, when you first start reading cards, and you see the death card, you go, oh God, I don't want to do that. But that's a normal feeling, but when you realize what it means in the tarot, it's still, you're grateful, but then you realize that the death card is just, even when it means simple transformation from one cycle to the next, whether it's a death to spirit or you know, one life event to another, it is such a, it is a very intense card because it's an intense emotion, and it's a very transformative thing. And transformation is change, and change is rarely comfortable. So unless you're like a daredevil and love to, you know, jump off buildings, there's just nothing that about that usually makes you feel, oh, yummy, my whole world's changing again, okay? So just remember that sometimes we see the truth of moving on, but when we are prepared for these towers that come in, okay, I feel this is what you're afraid of. I feel that's why that's the middle of, in the heart of you. You're afraid of having another tower moment. You don't want anything to crumble down. You don't want the foundation to be, you know, crumbling around you. But you've done that already, okay? It's very rare when you have a big one that you're going to have another big one, unless you're like, you've got a black cloud of bad luck. Which then in that case, I'd say there's something you planned in your journey for yourself because you're going through so much, and to really carefully look at what that is, because there's something big going on, you know. But other than that, you don't have to live in fear about making mistakes. You just have to, I don't know, just don't be so hard on yourself, Pisces, is what I'm hearing. Don't be so hard. Don't be so, don't expect the worst so much, okay? I know it's easy to do when we're stuck in our homes, such as we have been, to just go around and around in our head. But don't expect such bad outcomes for everything that you do. Take small steps. Make sure you concentrate a lot on your breathing. Don't do shallow, do deep breathing, do meditation, and be good to yourself. Go out and change your mind, talk to a friend, have a good laugh, okay? All of this helps, all of this is good for you, and it keeps your energy uplifted, which is absolutely what we need these days, okay? We need that uplifted energy. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that the extended help. I think it did. I think it did. Yeah, that's it. We're going to have, like, we keep having transformative weeks, and that's a good thing. I hope that you got a little tidbit or something in here that's going to help you. And again, I post twice a day. I have a giveaway going on. All my videos are timeless, and I have a playlist so you can watch whenever you want. Take care of yourself, Pisces. Stay safe. Love and light. Lots of blessings. And I will see you very, very soon.